Okay, the final program we're going to use is a program called Autodesk 3ds Max. And this software application is used in the video game design, film industry, automotive, and architecture. It's great not only for still images, but also for animations and films. It does take a long time to load on the computers in school. That's because the school computers only have about 2 gigabytes of RAM. But be patient and certainly don't click on it twice, because if it tries to open it up twice, it will most certainly crash your computer. So the best thing to do is just be patient. Now this is the welcome screen, and there are 6 videos as well as websites to other videos on how to use the software. So definitely check these out, especially the first one. Now I'm going to click on the top right button that says New Empty Scene. Okay. I'm going to click on Continue. And without going into too much detail, I'm going to maximize the perspective viewport. So we've got a top view, a side view, a front view, and a perspective view. Now to maximize this viewport, make sure the yellow rectangle is around it, and then click on the bottom right hand button which says Maximize Viewport Toggle. Now the first thing I want to do after I do that is import my background. So to do that, I click on Rendering, Environment, and you see where it says Background. I'm going to click on Use Map, and then click on None to replace it with what's called a bitmap. Press OK. And now I'm going to go to the desktop, my space animation files, and find that background that I created earlier, or that I downloaded earlier. Click Open. And that is done. Now I can close that, and I need to go to this button here. Where it says Smooth and Highlights, I want to change the viewport background to Environment Background. And to turn off the grid, I'm going to press G, and there's my background image. Okay. The next thing I need to do is import the Millennium Falcon. So to do that, I'm going to go to the top left-hand icon. That's actually the 3D Studio Max logo. Click on that, click on Import, go to the desktop where I saved my files, Space Animation Files, and I'm going to click on the one that says Millennium Falcon OBJ. And I want to make sure that I don't have Reset Scene tick boxed. Otherwise it'll erase everything I've done so far. So turn that off and turn on Import as Single Mesh. Turn these two off. And finally, make sure that you have Import Materials on. Very important. And now I press bottom left button where it says Import. There's my Millennium Falcon. Now, pressing the middle mouse button will pan around my scene. If I hold down the Alt button while I click the middle mouse button, it's the same as the Orbit tool. And the wheel on the mouse is the Zoom tool. So I'm ready to animate this scene in the next video. Actually, let's import the X-Wing fighter as well. So, top left button, Import, X-Wing fighter OBJ. All these settings it should have remembered from the last time I did it. So now I click on Import. Zoom out a little bit, and I'm ready for the next scene where we will actually animate both of those spaceships. So stay tuned.